You should never let your baby have a nap in the dark. Otherwise, their day and night awareness is gonna be completely messed up. True or false? Let's get into it. I'm Laura, a neuroscientist with a Ph.D. in human sleep physiology, a baby well-being and sleep certification, and I'm also the mom of one daughter and 2 kitties. My goal is to bring you easy science so that you are informed and you feel confident in your parenting choices. We hear a lot about the circadian clock. What is it? It's a biological clock that is part of your body. The main one, the center one, is in your head, and then all your organs have peripheral clocks as well that are controlled by the center clock, and it will kind of adjust itself together. The main cue is the light, and then it will help your body know when it's daytime, when it's nighttime, and adjust your body function accordingly. But what happens when we're talking about pregnant women and the baby inside of them? Through animal research and human observations, here's what we currently know. The central clock in the brain can be detected in the fetus around 4 months of pregnancy, but it is immature. Another interesting thing is that melatonin receptors are present in the fetus, though we know that they don't work independently until much later postnatally. In humans, the fetus central clock appears to be controlled by the maternal central clock and implies that the brain clock of the mom and the fetus brain directly communicate via mom's cues. At birth, newborns lose the direct communication with their mom's central clock, and their central clock slowly matures. Their current circadian system is immature and may be entering a sensitive window for programming and organizing itself. Preliminary observations on premature NICU newborns show that light-dark cycle, as opposed to constant dim light, improves the patterns of rest and activity at 1 week after discharge, as well as better health outcomes. What that means is that helping your child notice day and night is helpful for the maturing of their body clock. It appears that breast milk can also have circadian benefits since it sends time of the day information, a form of chrononutrition to promote circadian development. And as you know, breast milk's composition changes throughout the day, so the baby can have that information as well. So babies cannot create these cues themselves yet, and they have to rely on the mother's brain and the environment. Little recap. Before 2 weeks, usually there's no clear rhythm. From 2 weeks, there's more regular intervals. From 5 weeks, more sleep at night is observed and the circadian rhythm seems to appear. And by 3 months, wake and sleep periods are quite clear in most babies. What's also observed is that infants who have a more mature circadian rhythm can sleep for longer duration, so that's a good thing to keep an eye on. The development of baby clock is different from one baby to another. So we can support with light, chrononutrition, co-regulation, but we shouldn't be obsessed and just do our best. Let's go back a minute to the idea of should your baby sleep in the dark? Of course, it's not black and white. Duh. But the most important thing is there are babies who are going to be more sensitive to dark and light. Some babies will not be able to sleep in the light or have very, very little sleep, and it will affect their mood. If it doesn't affect their mood, if they can have their naps in the day, in a pram, outside in the living room with someone vacuuming, then good for them. If your baby is not compatible with naps in the light, then take that into account and maybe try naps in the dark. The thing is, if you experiment and you see that every time your baby sleeps in the dark, they're having awful nights, or they wake up more, or they can't go to sleep, then stop. But it's all about experimenting and not being too stressed if one day doesn't work very well. It will get better, and the more you experiment, the more you can find out what works for your baby, the more you can know, is my baby a baby that can sleep in the living room? Because sleep as a parent is simply a balance between your needs and your baby. It shouldn't make you crazy. It shouldn't make your baby crazy. All right, I have another video on sleep schedules that I posted, so check it out, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!